Hey everybody, today is Sunday, April 13th, 2025, and we are here in Clermont, Florida, right on the border of Clermont and Mineola, Florida, to do something that we have wanted to do ever since we first moved down here. In fact, this is actually something I wanted to do even before I moved down here. I used to drive past this on the way to Disney and thought, one of these days, I've got to get up here. I've got to check this out. And today, we are finally doing this. We are here at the Citrus Tower. We are at the almost very top, as far as you can get these days. We are here in the Citrus Tower. This is awesome. There's a sign over here that says it used to have 3 observation decks. We are right here right now. Looks like at one point you could get up there and maybe even up there. I have no idea, but right now we are right there. We are at the Citrus Tower. It took an elevator all the way up to the very, well, again, top as of now. This is as far up as you can possibly get. This was built in 1956. Construction began in 1955, built in 1956. You can see pictures here of the construction. Pretty awesome. This was built to showcase the citrus industry. At one point, everything out here, everything as far as the eye could see, used to be orange groves. They used to grow a lot of oranges, a lot of citrus here in Florida. Unfortunately, in the 1980s, some freezes came through, pretty much ruined all the crops. It actually was way too expensive for the farmers to regrow, to replant all the orange trees, to regrow all the oranges, to bring back the citrus industry. They could actually get more for their land just by selling it, and that was pretty much the end of the citrus here in this area. They no longer really grow a lot of citrus. You can still find some, but not a lot of citrus is really grown around here anymore. But as you can see from the photos here, this is what it used to look like. Just orange groves everywhere. Pretty awesome. I can imagine looking out these windows. Actually, I believe at one point these windows weren't here, and I was told, from what I've heard, you could smell the oranges, you could smell the citrus from up here. I can imagine how cool that must have looked, looking out over all the citrus groves, smelling all the oranges, smelling all the citrus. That must have been pretty cool. But unfortunately, it is just housing developments now and shopping centers. Nothing really as far as citrus is concerned anymore. But the Citrus Tower is still here. In 1964, the turnpike, the Florida Turnpike, was actually expanded and kind of cut off travel to the area. So within not even a decade, a lot of people kind of stopped coming out here to the tower anyway, unfortunately, but it is still here to this day. All these years later, the Citrus Tower is still here for people to come up and enjoy and look out. There's been a bunch of families up here. We've been talking to them. A lot of people from out of state coming up here to look out over all the different lakes. There's Lake Apopka out there. You can kind of see Disney from here as well. So pretty awesome. All these signs telling you what you're seeing. So again, Lake Apopka is way out there off in the distance. You can see Orlando way off in the distance, way out there, which is pretty awesome. And then I believe Walt Disney World is somewhere. It says Disney 15 miles that way, but I think it's actually right over there on the skyline. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's Disney. I think I see the top of the Swan and Dolphin. I think I see the hot air balloon over at Springs going up and down occasionally. So I think it's right over there. Walt Disney World, right over there. So pretty awesome. Really cool to finally be up here taking a look at the surrounding area, to look over there at Mineola, to look over that way to Clermont, to look over that way into Winter Garden. Pretty awesome, pretty amazing. The views up here are fantastic. You might not be seeing citrus anymore. You might not be seeing orange groves as far as the eyes can see anymore, but it is still pretty cool to be able to still come up here and take a look at everything. Admission price, not too bad. We pay like $10 a person to get up here, and totally worth it. You can come up here as often as you want throughout the day. They said once they give you your receipt, if you want to come up here, check things out, leave, go do other things, and like come back at like sunset or something like that, you can, which is really awesome. So your ticket's good for all day, which is pretty awesome. So really awesome to be up here. But there's something we have to do. There's something we definitely got to do while we're up here. This is also something I was really looking forward to doing. This is actually pretty neat. So there's no sign here telling you what this is, which I don't understand. You would think that the Citrus Tower would want you to know what this contraption on the wall is. I know what this contraption is on the wall, but why there's no, I mean, maybe there was, maybe at one point there was a sign up here. I don't know. Why at the moment there's no sign up here telling you what this is, I have no idea. But what this is you take a coin and you stick it in here and you can listen to the coin go all the way down to the very bottom. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Still going. Still going. That is awesome. That was so freaking cool. All right, I don't know I don't know if you guys are gonna pick this up, but here we go. You wanna listen again?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to pick this up. You put the quarter in. Did you hear it? That is really, I want to do it. We're going to just throw so much change out here. I'm going to take, I got a wheat penny today. We're going to take the wheat penny and put it down there, right? Let's listen again. That is so cool. You can hear it spiraling all the way down. And it gets to the very end and kind of goes clink. That is really cool. That's a really cool feature. Honestly, worth coming up here alone just to put a coin down, the little coin thing. That is really cool. So definitely, if you come up here and there's no sign and you're thinking, what's this weird thing on the wall? Put your ear to the little hole here. Stick I would recommend a quarter. The quarter sounded really good.
Yeah.
Stick a quarter in there. I mean, whatever you want to stick in there, but put a piece of change in there. Listen to it go all the way down to the very bottom. Really, really cool. So again, we are here at the Citrus Tower in Clermont, Florida, right on the border of Clermont, Florida, and Mineola, Florida. Again, Clermont, which where we are right now, is in that direction. Got Mineola in that direction, and Winter Garden in that direction. You can see out so far, which is cool. Very, very awesome. We live somewhere off in that direction. I was trying to find my house from here, but I don't think you actually can, unfortunately. But it is really cool to be able to just look out and see all the different stuff, to see Disney World, to see Orlando over there, to see Lake Apopka over there. You can see the top, I believe. You can see Sugarloaf. Yeah, it says Sugarloaf Mountain, 6 miles in that direction. So some of those big hills over there, I think, are Sugarloaf Mountain. Pretty cool. It is really awesome up here. Down there is 27. Very, very awesome. Sorry, we're gonna take the elevator back downstairs.
Yeah.
All right, so one more shot. Again, pretty cool, pretty awesome. There is the building of the Citrus Tower. And then over here, just wanna show you guys one more time. That is what it used to look like. That is what this whole area used to look like, with orange groves everywhere. There's the Citrus Tower. There's where we are right now. And the whole area was orange groves. Looking out right now, we are here looking out that direction. So now that's what you see. There's no Publix down there. There's housing developments down there and whatnot. But as you can see, there was no Publix, no housing developments. It was all just citrus groves, orange groves everywhere. Very, very cool. So all right, I'm gonna take the elevator back down, all the way down to the first floor. Give you guys a shot of the tower from outside. All right. Are we good?
I don't think it likes it.
We're good. So the elevator's kind of tiny. Here you go. Built in 1955, the Grand Citrus Tower opened July of 1956 as Florida's highest observation point. It is 226 feet tall, 543 feet above sea level, equal to a 22-story building. You can see 35 miles to the horizon, 8 counties, 2,000 square miles. The tower contains 5 million pounds of concrete, 149,000 pounds of steel. So pretty cool. The elevator ride takes a little while too. I remember on the way up, I was like, "Are we stuck?" No, it's a long way from the bottom to the very, very top. It's a long elevator ride to get to the top of the tower, but it is really cool. Totally worth coming out here And checking this out. We have to check out the gift shop at some point. I don't know if they have any kind of souvenirs or whatnot. We'll have to, oh yeah, oh my gosh, I think they might have, oh, they have a citrus coffee sticker. We're gonna have to come back. Oh, they got postcards. We're totally coming back in here to get postcards. We're definitely 100% doing that. So, all right, guys, there you go. Citrus Tower here in Clermont, Florida. If you're in the Clermont, Florida Winter Garden area, Mineola area, or you're just looking for something else to do, if you're a big Disney fan, you're at Disney. Disney's only maybe like a half hour away. If you're looking for something interesting to do, get out here and check out the Citrus Tower. Look at that. We were just up there. Like a minute ago. We were all the way up there just about a minute ago. Took the elevator all the way down. That is cool. That is neat. All right, so they're about to do some weed whacking over there. Right over here is the Hall of Presidents, which is really cool. Or is that what's called, the Hall of Presidents? I believe that is the name of the other really cool roadside attraction over here. Haven't been inside there yet. Don't think I do that. It's a House of Presidents. That's what it is. The House of Presidents over there. Did a video on all the cool stuff you can see outside of there, like the Lincoln Memorial and the Mount Rushmore and whatnot. There's a lot of really cool stuff over there. Definitely to check out. So if you do come out here, and maybe you're thinking, do I want to come out here just for the Citrus Tower? You can come out here and also do the House of Presidents as well. But definitely get out here to do the Citrus Tower, because it is just too awesome. It is just too cool. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Been wanting to do that for years. Happy we finally got to go up there. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it. So if you've ever been to the Citrus Tower, if you've ever been out here, if you've ever been all the way up top, or maybe you were out here back in like the 50s and 60s and whatever, when they had the other observation decks open, leave your comments down below. And if you had ever been here when you could see out and see all the citrus groves before the 80s, basically, when again those freezes came and destroyed the whole entire citrus industry. If you had been here before that and you got to see all the orange groves, leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. But anyway, that was cool. That was awesome. That was pretty amazing. Should we go back up?
Nah.
Should we come back at
I'm hungry.
Let's go get some food. Should we come back up at sunset then?
Maybe.
Maybe we'll... Their ticket's good all day. Maybe we'll come back at sunset. I would love to see the sunset from the Citrus Tower. That would be really cool. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it. So like I said, leave those comments down below. If you've ever been to the Citrus Tower, leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guguys. How much did you enjoy going all the way up to the top? Leave those comments down below. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you do hit that subscribe, well, no, wait, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check down below for links. I'm getting too excited. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro Rest Stop t-shirts. Also, hit that join button and become a member of this channel to gain early access to all of our videos. And if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, hashtag
Citrus Tower.
Hashtag Citrus Tower, or hashtag they're always doing lawn work. No matter, if you guys have been watching my videos for some time now, you know anytime I go to film anywhere, as soon as I hit record, the yard work begins. Anyway, guys, all right, that's gonna do it. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you do hit that subscribe button, or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video here. Come over here. Ready? Bye!